Okay, Understood. Pretty simple song, just all in A minor. There's really just kind of two parts to it that are slightly different. Zach's kind of playing this riff, something like that. I'm not sure the whole thing. I don't really play it, but you can listen to the recording, which I would do. And in the recording, I'm actually playing drums, so there's only one guitar part, which is Zach's, and then kind of how we've been playing it. I'm playing more like rhythm guitar and using wah. So I have my kind of guitar plugged in with the wah here. So basically what I have here on the notes is just like A minor, but these kind of at the end of each kind of measure or bar, I'm just throwing in like a little D minor or a D minor to E minor. So the first one would be like, that's the first. So it's just kind of this, just using the wah pedal, kind of rocking back and forth, and so I'm just kind of strumming the A minor and then doing that quick hammer-on pull-off on the D minor. And then the second one is kind of the same thing. I just, instead of doing that, I just go D, E. So it's, so the whole thing would be like, I don't know, that's what I play. It's really just kind of like felt good to me, but of course you can kind of mess around with it. Just basically A minor, and then maybe throwing in some flavor in there with the wah. The wah definitely sounds cool as like a flavor in this song because it's pretty funky. And then for the B part, so in the recording there's a horn, there's a trumpet and sax, and they're playing this line. So for that part, I kind of usually kick off the wah, and you can listen to the recording, but it's just basically a pentatonic. That's basically it. So it's A on the fourth string, 7th fret, and then D, C, A, and then it goes E, G, A. So it's just all in that pentatonic box right there. Sometimes I'll just go up to the higher octave here. So maybe sometimes I'll do like 2 up here and 2 down there just for different. And then there's a little, I think at the end of the phrase, it's like that 4 times through, and then I think the last one, I just kind of sometimes like just walk down the pentatonic back to get, then go back into the A part. But I think what they do in the first one is and this is the last part of the first B part. I think it's so like the last one's like something like that. Anyways, you can listen to it. I just kind of usually again just mess around in that pentatonic box, whatever little turnaround. I guess that would be called the turnaround. That's the phrase I was looking for there. So yeah, then there's like A, B twice, as you can see, and then Zach does a little solo, and then it goes back into the singing A part, and then another B part, and then after that third B part, and the recording, Josh is doing a sax solo for the end of the song, and this is where you will solo, and I just kind of tried to like copy at least the beginning part of his sax solo. I just kind of tried to rip off like that because he's really good, and obviously you can listen to it, sounds amazing. So I just always kind of improvise it and just kind of base it loosely around what he's doing on the sax. So I think it sounds really cool. And anyways, it's just, I think it's like 8 bars or measures on that solo. You can play along to it. And then the only thing I would say is at the very end of it, like the ending, everyone kind of is on the same page for the ending, and it ends on this like A hard stop, but it's just like E, G. It's kind of like the end of the B part. That part. So when you're doing your solo, when you're kind of signaling toward the end, where you reach the end of that part, I just usually play it here like. So I play like the top two strings on the E here, and then the G. So I'll like be doing it, and then, and that's how it ends. So whatever that E, G, A last phrase, you just want to kind of nail so everyone can end at the same time. That's pretty much it. That's an easy one. So that's always a fun one too. Funky and a good kind of a crowd pleaser. So have fun.